This humble wooden pallet is the most important tool in international shipping, warehousing, logistics, and transport. But what happens to this pallet when it reaches the end of the line in a rural town like Cairns, over 2,000 kilometres north of Sydney? The truth is, it's too expensive to send it back to a capital city to be reused. And it ends up in landfill, or set alight in a bonfire, or if lucky enough, is collected by our organisation, the Power of Pallets, and transformed into magnificent, useful items that can be used to help the community. So where did this all start? In 2013, I was working in industry, where we would receive hundreds of these wooden pallets each month. We would pile them up in the corner of our warehouse until we had a truckload. And then we would contact a courier company to come and collect them, and we would then pay for them to be dumped in landfill. This was not only expensive, time-consuming, but was also a potential safety hazard. One day at work, my sister came to visit me, and she's one of these annoyingly creative types. She can turn a brown paper bag into an amazing piece of artwork. And she saw these pallets piled high in the corner and thought they would be the ideal material to use to refurbish our mother's hairdressing salons. So my mother, she loved the idea because they were free. My boss thought I was wonderful because he never had to pay to dump them again. And the end result was a funky, on-trend salon that to this day has still not dated. So although my sister is creative, boy do I hate waste. So I discussed with some local builders and cabinet makers if there was a way that they could design and create items like a cubby house for the kids or even a daybed for us mums that we could then use to help the local community. And from here, the Power of Pallets was born. The Power of Pallets is a not-for-profit organisation that has one very simple mission statement. It's to upcycle, upskill, and give back. So upcycle. To date, the Power of Pallets has saved over 7,000 of these from going to landfill, which is well over 100 tonne. Now, upcycling these wooden pallets is nothing new. If you Google pallet furniture, pallet design, or even pallet artwork, you will find hundreds upon thousands of images from people from around the world from their creations that they have made from this usually wasted resource. There's also step-by-step video guides on how to safely dismantle them and build your own dining table or even bed. So here in Cairns, in the last couple of years, we've been lucky enough to establish a shed where local businesses can drop off their pallets to us for free, and our team can then dismantle them and create great items that we then use to help the local community. Like planter boxes for community gardens. We've even built tables and chairs for a local nursing home, to even a cubby house for a local women's shelter. The only limitation on what can be made out of this material is people's imaginations. Upskill. Through partnerships, we've been able to establish these sheds that can actually assist unemployed individuals learn woodworking skills, workplace health and safety skills, and also builds their confidence and motivation so they are job ready when the opportunity arises. Some of these people come from very diverse backgrounds. What they have to overcome on a day-to-day basis just to turn up to our shed, many of us will never experience in a lifetime. I'm proud to say with our team we've been able to assist over 90 people find gainful employment. I personally take great pleasure in walking through the shed and talking to the guys that are involved. Like I ask all the guys that I haven't met before what they did before they joined our team. One gentleman stated that he was 29 and before coming to us he sat in a dark room all day and played computer games and was clinically depressed. His words, not ours. Since joining our team, he stands tall. He engages with the other participants and is a valuable member of our team. He's actually a really great artist, and he has great graphic design and cartoonist skills, and we really hope to help him find gainful employment in this field. Sometimes people do all the right things but need a little help with navigating the system. One of our participants was quite upset and stressed as his payments were going to be cut. I came in, sat with him, and first thing I discovered is what we really had to address was that he was hungry. He actually didn't have enough money for food that day. So we went and had breakfast. We also assisted him with his resume writing, his cover letter and his job applications. And I'm proud to say he's now currently employed with a local business here in Cairns. So within our organisation, it's more than just the business that we run or the job that needs to be done. It's about helping our team members for things that they need as well. Giveback. We hold a yearly fundraising event where we encourage other people within the communities, individuals, businesses, schools, community groups, to make things out of this wasted resource. There is no limitation on what they can make. We've had anything from an acoustic guitar, from, as you can see, we've got a 3-story castle in the back there. And this is all donated to us, and then we auction them off with all the money raised going to charity. I'm proud to say that this year it's our 3rd annual event, and to date we've raised over $53,000 that's gone to local charities. The money from this single event goes to the Far North Queensland Hospital Foundation. And while we've chosen this charity in Cairns, 1, it's local, but 2, we think that it reaches the majority of people within the community because we're all going to need the hospital at some stage. As a mother personally, both my children were born there. My daughter was in the special care units for the first 5 days of her life, and my son has epilepsy. And every time that we've been rushed to emergency, the nurses, doctors have just been amazing, and I could not be more grateful for the services that we have received. We also hold smaller fundraisers throughout the year for local charities like Brindle Creek, the Wallaby and Kangaroo Sanctuary that helps animals that have been hit by cars, to Camp Quality for kids with cancer, the Young Animal Protection Society, and also Ruth's Women's Shelter that assists women and children that are affected by domestic violence. So although it may think that what I'm talking about here is the power of pallets, it's actually the power of community and connection. And if we look at things differently, and instead of discarding them, we see potential, we'll be able to create amazing things, give confidence for people and create job opportunities, and also give back to the community. So this is our story. But I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you can find a way, you can make a positive change within your community. Thank you.